You know what, I'm going to surprise you. There's going to be the slightest amount of 240 content in here. Just not right this second. Alright, so welcome to a little in-between kind of booty thing here. Not too far away from last week's video with showing you TE's new truck. But yeah, I figure I'm out here. I brought out the part for the S chassis, and I will just go ahead and see if I can get this door opener to work again. So I'm just going to set you up and we'll go from there. Unintentionally becoming some sort of vlogging channel. Alright, I gotta go up there. I don't know if he did leave that. He did. Still have the screwdriver up here. Oh boy. Oh no. Alright. This is a wee bit dirty. I'm gonna clean out some more of the mess that I got. But, belt on. Not very tight. Can that be adjusted like at all? That could be part of the problem with failing so much as how loose it is. Like that is really loose. Well, we'll give it a shot. I'll leave that open for now. Okay. Now we also talked about need to put an extra like nut and bolt over here in this arm, and we have some extra nuts and bolts over here that I'm thinking might fit. So let's see. That is not tight. You can get two here. But does that work? I don't know. Well, that's excellent. It is a little big for the hole. But I think having two on there is going to be better. Oh, that just seems better to me. I don't know. I am not a garage door guy. I'm gonna have the old man check it out when he gets here. You know what, I'm gonna surprise you. There's gonna be the slightest amount of 240 content in here. Just not right this second. Let's see if I can tighten that up a bit more. Hello, string. I'm dumb. This probably won't work too well because it's probably American sizes. And I'm missing a wrench. Sick! Alright, I'm gonna grab my American size set. How am I just missing one wrench? They just sit right here, dog. Put it back. Alright, grab some American sizes. Good and tight. I don't know if it's supposed to be that tight. But it is. This is not. By any stretch of the imagination. I'll tighten that up. And I actually just did this the other day around the rest of the door. With the toolbox that's in the truck. So there's something I've noticed. A lot of people kind of talk smack about BMWs, new and old, having a certain aroma. Usually one involving crayons. And while that is quite true, I've noticed a aroma from Chevy trucks. That seems to be fairly consistent. That's too big. It's oddly sweet aroma. New truck has it. My dad's 04 has it. And my family had I think it was an 89 S10 that was eventually gifted to my uncle. And that had the same smell too. So I think, in general, old cars just have a certain smell. That's a smelly smell. The smelly smell that smells smelly. Yeah, that's what I thought. So this is actually the ones holding. Whoever put this together is a clown. The screws, bolts, screws. I'm gonna say screws. That I hold the arm on to lift the door are smaller than the ones connecting the door pieces together. America, why? If you engineer or install or work with typical garage doors in any fashion, please comment below. Let me know why they're so poorly made. This is, if I look at the unit, I'm fairly positive. It is an overhead door branded opening mechanism. I can only assume that the rest of it would be overhead door. A huge name synonymous in garage doors and uppity doors. What is this? Now, to be fair, this has probably been maintained unwisely and poorly over the years. I will give it that. There's a lot of hardware that is the same throughout. That is just jammed in the random places that don't make any sense. So if you could explain that to me, I'd really appreciate it. The world needs to know. Why do garage doors have to be so cheap? So anyway, enough with that. Here's the additional 240 content I'm giving you. These wheels have hidden or recessed, there's air in there, valve stems. So I'm going to go ahead and install these fancy caps on there somehow. I think I can. You know, it almost looks like I can't. But I might be able to put these caps on. Perhaps I can put these caps on for now to replace the caps that are missing. And then whenever I take this to a shop to put new tires on, I can have them just put new ones in case the old ones are damaged from sitting forever or whatever. Shaboopy, shaboopy. I gotta cut this open. Gonna use some tin snips because they can cut metal. So they can definitely cut plastic and cardboard. Yeah. So this one needs one. That one does not. I will check the passenger side. It's got a flathead screw on it, but it doesn't seem to need it. That one's on there nice and tight. That one's on there nice and tight. Doesn't match. The design does not match, but you know, whatever. That one's good. Make sure it's snug. Yup. She's snug. Let's check this one. That one's good. She's snug. Yay. That's it for 240 content. Sorry to disappoint. The next episode is going to have more. I promise. Alright, so we're into another day of working on the garage door. And we made some progress on the hangery doodad. It seems to be, missing a bolt here. So we're gonna get that figured out. Might have to do some adjustments up there, but whatever. It seems garage doors are way cheaper in design, construction, implementation, or whatever than I ever expected. So what I'm doing now is a lot of these mounting hardwares like all over the place, kind of holding the thing together, are stripping out. And instead of just trying to ram a bigger fastener in there, I'm just going to JB weld them on because it's cheap anyways. So it is still legitimately mind-blowing to me how cheap and seemingly just thrown together this is. Like, it's so bizarre. Doesn't make sense to me. Thinking like this thing is probably fairly heavy, and it's just barely held together with, and they strip out like nobody's business. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to stop that from happening in the future. With some of the new fasteners we've got. When we initially got the new ones, I went around and replaced some of the ones that were missing, and also tightened up all the other ones. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is, never used this before, so clean, repair, blah blah blah. Squeeze equal parts from each tube into a disposable surface mix. Alright, equal parts. I'm gonna grab some cardboard. Scratch that. I found this little promotional thing for some products that I got. A little scrap piece of wood. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of these bottles have a little poker in the lid. A little poke and twist. Alright. Don't need a lot. I'd say that's good. There's really only 2 of them that I'm aware of that are quite stripped. So just gonna weld that fastener right to it, in a sense. Make it all a homogeneous mixture, same color, beautiful. And now I can take this, slather it all over the fastener, put the fastener in the hole, and hope it sticks. This one is right here. That should hold. And the other one's up top there. I'm gonna have to wrench that one in. Yeah, probably don't have to, but you know, stripped anyways, but just started grabbing. Alright, that's it. Everywhere else is, you know, about as tight as one could want. Actually, what's crazy to me is how these are already getting loose again. Wow. Just blows my mind. One other thing I'm gonna do today is lube up these wheels. So I'm gonna try to do that with just some white lithium. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and just hold the camera for this here. Kind of jizz them up. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Lube up these hinges too, maybe. Go ahead and roast me. I have no idea if this is gonna work. All right, and that's pretty much garage door stuff completed. My dad coming out and helping me with the top stuff there. He doesn't seem to be totally into being on camera, so that's gonna get done without you seeing it. So the next thing you'll see is more S chassis stuff. Maybe. Hopefully. Should be. We'll see soon. What's up, party people? Here back again a few days later. I got some bolts, some nuts, and some washers because these bolts are way too long. So we're going to try to finish this door. Yeah, and then back to that. So bring the ladder over, get back up there, see if I can find a way to get these bolts to work with the bajillion washers and go from there. Hopefully we can get it to where the arm isn't bumping into the top of the door anymore. That would be ideal. But yeah, we'll see. So, hell, let's bring you up there too, right? Okay, hello. Hi. So, we need 2 points of attachment here for this here arm. And I'm not totally sure how necessarily to achieve that. So I'm just going to try some things. Actually, first I should probably see if there's going to be any way for these new bolts to even fit in here. So they are very long. Yeah, they'll fit in there, looks like. So let's take this one out. And then, let's see. I have no idea how he would expect me to move that, but I suppose we can try. This very clearly was not installed properly initially, so it's just been biting us in the butt. Oh yeah, the belt's on there now, so I can just move this freely. Whoa! Whereas before I could, and that allowed for some additional movement, because as it stands, I see no way to triangulate this arm. There's 2 holes I can kind of work there, but I don't know if that's gonna work. So let's try it anyways. I don't know if this is gonna work because they're so close to each other, but I guess we'll find out. I suppose I don't really need to have this very tight to see if it'll work. Snug them up at least. Alright, well I'm gonna move this ladder now. Oh goodness, and see if that works. I need to put this stuff in my pocket. Oh. You're on the S chassis now. Alright, let's see if this worked. Give you a view as well. Pretty close, but it is not actually touching. That was the problem we had before. So I think that's going to be good enough for now. And now that the garage door is working, I'm actually going to go ahead and just actually tighten those up pretty good now. But we can get back to the good stuff. Sometimes, I swear, I'm an idiot.